Welcome to your voice, your body, your breath. Breathing in, feel your connection with the earth. And then inward to all that's going on inside your body, inside your skin. Invite some awareness with movement. Whatever movement can bring you into more of a sense of inner awareness and groundedness as we welcome our bigness. People that might judge as too much. You might be judging for yourself as like, oh, that's too much. I can't show up like that. Notice if there's a smile with the invitation. I often think that it's like a part of me when I was a little kid that, there's little kids can really be too much, right? And so hearing that as a little kid is like, oh man, it can feel crushing when you've got so much life, so much aliveness. So if that's in you, that part of you that felt crushed or unwelcome as a child, this is a great time to welcome it now. However that shows up, I mean, there's so many, like, there's so much to ourselves. The bigness, the scaredness, the irritation when we don't get what we want, or we don't, I'm just thinking right now. And it's there. And how not to take it too seriously, but to listen. Listen from a larger part of yourself, of myself, to add a process, more process language to it, because you can do a list of things that you judge yourself as. And I love sort of saying, yeah, at times, maybe. And I'm so much more complex than that. I want to welcome all of me with love. And notice that if somebody says, you were this, you were that, you were an asshole, you were brilliant, it's like, I've been replying, yeah, you're absolutely right. And then figuring out is like, maybe that I'm trying to meet my needs, they're trying to meet their needs, I can drop the maybe. We're all trying to meet our needs, right? So, I mean, any label like that is going to be inaccurate. And you might be able to find some accuracy in it that you can just stop fighting and just say yes to. And I'm so much more complex, and I'm so grateful for my complexity. I'm so glad that I'm not a flat cartoon. And breathing that in, oh man, I can be big. I can have so much detail, not black and white. You are not this or that, and you might be a little bit of this and that, and you're so much more, and I'm grateful for the so much more. I'm grateful for when I can welcome it all without defensiveness, without feeling that I am less than, or that I'm small. So breathe into whatever comes up for you right now. What is it about your complexity right now that you can feel grateful for, that you can feel welcome for? I tell you, there's a directness. You know, my mother was often described as frank in every negative way that you can imagine. You know, severe. There's some other ways of saying it. And to love that part that I got in me, of that I can speak truthfully and then question the way that I'm saying it. You know, valuing that authenticity that we have in ourselves. Loving it. And loving it if we get a more indirectness that has somehow served us. And then questioning that, is there a time that I can speak more clearly about my needs instead of making vague requests? So these are just examples of, in me and others that are friends, the complexity in us. To let it all be here. To feel grateful for it. For what we got from our parents, for what people judge us as. And grow into it with love. And then, this goes into curiosity, but and our loved ones, our beloveds, to, there's a lot more to them. They even try to flatten themselves too, like I'm stupid or I'm this or that. It's like, yeah, sometimes I think we all are. And how painful it is to really believe these judgments instead of saying, oh, yeah, maybe a little bit. Oh, yeah. So breathing out some gratitude for our loved ones' complexities, breathing in gratitude for ourselves, looking, and this is the hardest when there's neutral people in our world, to look at them and say they're human just like me. They're more than I'm going to see trash collectors soon. They've got so much going on in their lives just like me. So just feel grateful for them in your life, and grateful that there's much more to them than what we see them doing right now. And the same thing with people that are difficult. You don't have to empathize with them, but you can wish for yourself to be able to see their complexity when they, their behavior seems so predictable and so unpleasant. That's a great time to come back to yourself, or come back to myself. I'll speak for myself here. Oh yeah, unpleasant. What is important to me? And are there 1,000 other people in this moment that could meet that need? Can I take care of myself? And feel gratitude for there's more to them, and I just can't see it right now. There's so much more complexity about that human that I'm flattening them because the stimulation is just so intense sometimes. Can I be grateful for their complexity, whether I can figure it out or not? Because I don't have to figure it out. I just need to be with them and take care of myself. And then as we open it up to all beings, certainly in the world, can we feel grateful for all that people are all over the world? And can we wish for them the gift of being able to sink into that complexity with gratitude? Thank you. Thank you so much.